In this particular class, we will discuss about loyalty and reward programs under the value making or value-based retailing. So what is the loyalty and rewards program that generally the retailers give? Reward programs are basically of 5 types: economic, hedonistic, social, relational, informational, and functional. So what is the economic reward program? Economic reward program is where you get economic benefits. For example, you get certain discounts, you get certain extra product, any kind of offs, any kind of points that you accumulate, and you can redeem those points for discounts. These are all economic benefits. Now there are certain kind of hedonistic benefits where if you are a loyal customer, you will get certain extra features. For example, a personal shopper, or let's say a separate line, which is a separate line might be sometimes utilitarian because it saves time, but there can be certain features which are hedonistic. For example, information of new arrivals, or let's say certain kinds of offerings which are not functional, which are basically a luxury making, probably a free seating facility while retailing, a personal shopper who will help you in retailing, or a personal designer who will help you in which apparel to buy and which apparel will look good, and etc. These are all hedonistic features what retailers generally give you. Then there can be some of the features which are social relational, like you can get certain kind of benefits which will give you a social status. For example, oftentimes various companies gives you a club membership. Now this club membership gives you access to certain kind of features, certain kind of, I would say, benefits which other people do not even have. They can't even pay and buy that. So that is social relational. For example, you can get benefit. If you are a club member of me, you can get discounts or benefits in certain other clubs. You can have access to certain kind of I would say certain kind of facilities which is not open to common people. Certain clubs are not open to common people. Certain, I would say, pubs are not open to common people. If you get access to that, so that you can increase your social status, that is called social relational. The informational one is actually the one that I was telling, that you will get the information about which product to buy, or whether which products are arriving, or certain products for the first 10 days will be only open to you, can be bought by you if you are a valued customer of this e-commerce firm. Or there can be certain beta improvements that will be only given to you if you're a loyal customer. So these kind of benefits are called informational benefits. And functional benefits is certain functionality will be open to you, not to others. So different kinds of rewards program you can design. Not only you have to give discounts, that is the only possible way. You can probably mix and match between all these rewards that you are providing and create. For example, let's say, what does a retailer do in case of if it is apparel retailer? The apparel retailer gives you free home delivery. That is a functional benefit that you are getting. It gives you discounts, that is the economic benefit that you are getting. It gives you parking fees returns, or priority parking is a social rational, relational and functional. On the other hand, parking fee discount is the economic one. So personal shopper is a hedonistic one. So the reward program that has been given by these apparel retailers is a combination of all of these things. And arrival information about the new arrivals is an informational one. So they are basically giving a combination of all these different categories of reward. So you might also try to do that. What are the types of economic loyalty programs? For example, additional discounts and registered, one free with n items purchased. This is very common, we have already, but it can be easily copied and no customer database is required for that. Rebates based on cumulative purchase, which customer maintains records basically, and sometimes even the retailer maintains his records and can develop heavy half programs like Hilton. Heavy half programs like Hilton has a program which is a classic program, and that kind of a program can be developed. Targeted offerings and mailings based on purchase history can be done if you are following these economic loyalty programs. Like Tesco's example, so market research staff know more about my customers than board chairperson. That there is a problem than the board chairperson. There's a problem that happens when you offer this kind of thing, because you generally do not have this mailing list or the offerings or the purchase history with you. Even if you have with you, you do not crunch, you give somebody else to crunch. That somebody else will have lots of information than you, and that information can go out. So that is a threat. That kind of threat can happen. Similarly, debates based on cumulative purchase, customer may start maintaining records, and they might only buy to get the reward, not more than that. So that creates a heavy half kind of a problem which you have to try to solve. Then what is the motivation to join? Why will a customer join your loyalty program? That is also a huge challenge. So you have to create certain things which were like acquiring customer for your retail store. You have to acquire customer for the program itself. So CVS has an extra care card which tracks purchase data. That kind of a card they have created. CVS is a pharmacy, and it offers and free extra cash to subscribers. That is something that they wanted to provide, and they had a motivate. They have faced this kind of problem that how to motivate to join the customers to this thing. So first of all, you have to give certain fringe benefits, certain extra benefits at the first itself, before they even think about what kind of benefits I will get after I make the purchase. Because after they make the purchase, when they get benefit, they think that, okay, this money has been taken from me, and anyway they are getting this particular product. So that is not something that the retailer is doing good for me, because they are using my money to basically give back to me. But when you give initial kind of benefits without any purchase, like for example, joining benefits in credit cards, various credit cards company give, that benefits, they will think that, okay, now this company is giving something from its own pocket. So I have the choice whether I will stay with this company or not, whether I will buy this company or not. Even before that, he is giving me this kind of providing me with this kind of services. That means that the company is trusting me. So that is a benefit that might motivate customers to join. So you have to give benefits initially before you, as a retailer, get any benefit out of them. So some of the examples that I think I've copied from the famous retail company, which gives 1-star, 3-star, 5-star, and 7-star cards. And see the benefits. So 2 points for 100 rupees purchase for 1-star, 3% cashback on reward points, 5% discount as points, and 7% discounts and points is the different kinds of benefits that are giving. And here there are no questions answer exchange policy, instant redemption of next bill at cash counter, whatever points you generated, and convenient mobile-based program. This is some of the benefits. The extra benefits that you get is executive VIP sale, preview. So you will see that the initial one are more is economic and functional. Executive VIP sale preview can be hedonistic, like it's a VIP sale, and it can be informational also. Exclusive VIP sale preview and exclusive billing counters is also functional and might be hedonistic as well. Now, so economic benefit went up and 2 extra benefits came up. Then extra reimbursement of paper carry bags. So as reward point. So if you are using paper carry bags, that will be reimbursed. That money will be reimbursed. That is a hedonistic pleasure also. So for example, let's say it gives you a feeling that, okay, if you are a person who is a green savvy person, and if you are a 5-star person, then I will give you certain kind of benefits. So it gives you an inner boost up that, okay, I am above the common people. I can pay money for green products. And then this guy is also helping me or appreciating my green product purchase behavior. So that kind of appreciation comes up, and which gives you certain kind of hedonistic pleasure. So different kinds of services they are providing to different categories, and slowly from economic and functional, slowly as you go up, the hedonistic, the social functional, and informational benefits are coming up extra. So that's how they have designed the reward programs. there is another reward program with Tom's business model where they say that every purchase that you make, I will give somebody else, not to you, somebody else, certain kinds of benefits. For example, you buy a shoe, somebody else also gets a shoe. You buy a spectacle, somebody gets an eye checkup and spectacle. So you buy coffee beans, somebody buys gets a 1 week of clean water. You buy a bag, somebody gets training of bath attendants and other materials. So basically, they are saying that you purchase and I will not give any benefit to you, I will give to somebody else. This is totally social kind of benefit that they are providing. Not to you, but your ego gets boosted up, that you feel that, okay, we are doing good for somebody else. This is a hedonistic pleasure again. So your dividend is inside. So it is basically a company which arranges various kinds of treks and etc. And it says that before you heal the trail, drop at REI. We offer great gear, expert advice. So great gear is the product, and expert advice and where to go is information and hedonistic pleasure that you are providing to your customers, so that they get a very pleasant experience. So if they get pleasant experience, they will remember you, they will come back to you, they might come back to this place, and they might also remember that because you have given this information, they had a pleasant experience. So not only they will come to you for the product that you are selling, but also for the experience that you are giving to them. So that creates certain kinds of rewards. What are the other key factors other than the 5 components that I told? Reward for engagement. You can actually not give only reward for the repurchase, but they are engaging with you, they are talking about you, they are doing positive word of mouth with you. You have to reward for that also. That kind of benefits are also being given. Like for example, if you remember Times of India or various kinds of things, if you read papers, they give you badges. Now that badges is not something of emotion function, that is not a economic reward, but that is probably a functional reward. Mostly is a social reward, that okay, this is a top fan. In Facebook it gives you top fan. So that's the engagement kind of engagement, reward for engagement, which gives you a social ego booster, that okay, this guy is one of the most important guy in this social network. Reward for all types of loyalty. For example, loyalty is not only repurchase, loyalty is also for patronage, loyalty is also positive word of mouth. You have to not only focus on the repurchase behavior. If the customers do not buy, so for example, let's say there are 2 retail stores and one retail store is giving lots of discounts in that. Now, if a customer does not switch from you to that retail store, you should reward this customer. That is patronage behavior he is showing. He is not purchasing from you, but he is not switching from you to other retail store also. So that is patronage you have to reward. So somebody is giving him this kind of discount, heavy discounts, you can run a reward program at that time, that at this moment, if you come and buy with me for the next couple of days, then you will get certain kind of extra points which you can redeem later, or some other kind of rewards which you can redeem. So that is something which is reward. So you will not directly compete with your retailer in economic discounts. You will do some other rewards which will not be a cutthroat for you, but still it will give you certain kind of appreciation to the people who wants to come to you. And obviously, as I told, for positive word of mouth, somebody gives good review, you might want to give him some points or give him some benefits. Reward for data. This is something that we give. So if you give access to your data, you give access to your Facebook, your Twitter, if you join your Facebook, Twitter account, or if you join your certain kind of credit card with this particular company's website, then certain benefits you will get. So that is basically a reward for data. So we give that and reward personalization. One type of reward is personalization. If you give this kind of data and etc., I will reward you with personalized products, personalized experiences. So that is also one key factor that the reward managers, when they're talking about value creation for the customers, should keep in mind. Now, I will give you a small exercise. It's an exercise that you can do at your home. Can you create a reward program for a book rental service? Book rental service are those kind of service where there's a library which gives you books. You can take 3 books, 4 books. It's a paid kind of library. It's a library, but their major focus is on the rental part. So they give, there are various kinds of subscription plans where 1 book per month you can subscribe, and or 5 books per month, or let's say a particular genre, any books per month, in number of books per month. And there can be 6 months plan, 12 months plan, monthly plan. There can be different kinds of plans that are there. So justbooks.com is one example. You can go and see their website in Indian context, I will say. So if that kind of a book rental service is there, how I can create a, book services is, if it's a rental service, multiple instances of purchase, multiple relationships with the customers only gives you the revenue. So if that is the case, then how we can start a business, a reward program, which will boost up my business, including all the different kinds of aspects of the reward program. So economic reward, functional reward, informational reward, and all these 5 kinds of reward, if you can combine them to create a reward program, and probably various types of 1-star, 3-star, 5-star, various kinds of reward program, if you can make that, that will be great. So it's a small exercise. Why don't you try to do that? Thank you very much for being with me in this video, and I will see you in the next week with some new videos. Thank you.